Aqua gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful Aquarian soul family. My Aqua gang in this thing. Felt the need to take a deep breath. I feel like somebody is counting down from 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, like trying to cool themselves down or perhaps talk themselves off of some kind of a ledge or hold themselves back. There's definitely pride here. It's going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Please keep in mind, bear in mind that the messages are general. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit, guys, okay? Take a moment and like the video. Shoot me a comment down below, whatever you want to add about the reading. Feel free to do that down below in the comments. Appreciate those of y'all who do it every single time. I see y'all. I see you. We see each other. Trying to add in a little light-hearted energy, but it's kind of heavy. I'm not going to lie, okay? So that's a bit of a disclaimer. If you're going through anything mentally or emotionally, you may want to return. You may want to save this for later. Okay, we're taking this one. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We would love to have you join us, okay? Breakdown is the name of the song. So this person feels like you're breaking them down. It feels like a standoff also. So this could be somebody who you're loosely involved with, not completely separated from, or they don't feel like the two of you are completely over. That doesn't necessarily have to be the case. That's just their energy, right? They feel like the two of you are at some kind of standoff. Who's going to pull the trigger first? Who's going to reach out first? Who's going to say something first? Who's going to apologize first? It's very mature, right? If you really think about it. Because if you want to say something, then just say something. But this is somebody who feels like you're doing this on purpose. When I don't get that. I don't get that you're purposefully holding out on this person. You might actually be gone. Sorry. No joke. All jokes aside, you may actually have left the building. Okay? This is somebody who thinks that you're just waiting for them on the elevator to see if they gonna get on. And they're like, I ain't getting on. You need to get off, right? Like that sort of thing. Elevator. So you're trying to elevate. You may have been trying to elevate this connection, elevate this person. Okay. This is somebody who thinks small, is what I'm getting. Like, they don't think big. They don't think outside the box. They don't think ahead, right? Like, they don't have like a 2-month plan, a 5-month plan, a 1 year. Like, this is somebody who lives, they winging this whole shit is how I heard that. And I feel like you tried to bring this person along. No shade, right? Like, I feel like you tried to elevate them. This could be in multiple areas of life, guys, right? You could have literally tried to elevate this person, right? Tell them, you should probably try wearing this. You should probably try getting this certification, going for this job. This is how you talk to the waitress. This is the knife that you use when you're doing such and such and such, right? Like, really leveling them up. Okay, it's given upper echelon, right? This is somebody who wants to stay the same. They want to bring you down to their level. They don't necessarily want you bringing them up with you, which is so weird because this is also somebody who there's a little bit of envy mixed in there as well, because if you are trying to show them a better way of life or give them some keys, is how I'm hearing that, dropping some jewels on them, they refuse them purposefully, even if it will actually help them. So why are we here actually is what I want to know. They would refuse what's best for them just for the sake of not saying that they got it from you, or you're the one that showed them this way, or you're the one that got them out of this bind. You're the one who taught them this, etc., right? Like, very stubborn, extremely prideful. And the song is Mariah Carey, Breakdown. Right? So this is somebody who is still standing on business. Like, I'm not going to be the one to say something. I'm not going to be the one to apologize. I'm not going to be the one to admit that I'm wrong or call first or none of that. They want you to do it first. Dignity. Please. 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 It's like they feel like you, I'm sorry. That's them standing in their truth. It says not compromising. This is a very difficult person to deal with. I don't know how you did this. Very stubborn, very arrogant, extremely immature. And let's not forget, closed-minded. They want to read your mind. We have psychic reader here. This person feels like this person wishes that they could read your mind. They want to talk to you. They want to come chasing after you. They do. Their pride won't allow them, and who they think you are won't allow them. The lyrics that are coming through from the song are, I guess I'm trying to be nonchalant about it because I don't want to go to the extremes to prove I'm fine. But I'm going to the extremes to prove I'm fine without you. That's that pride. But in reality, I'm slowly losing my mind underneath the disguise of a smile. Gradually, I'm dying. It's like this person fucking misses you so much. They miss all of the light banter. It's like if you dropped jewels on them or told this person something that was good for them, but you didn't do it in a way like you were a know-it-all. I'm not saying you like this. This is their words, right? Then they would do it. They miss that, right? Like they miss getting subtle advice from you. It's that loud advice that triggers this person into feeling lesser than, which is not your fault. They could have gotten really triggered. And now they kind of want to backpedal and push, boom, pop. They want to backpedal. They do. They want to take it back. Or they want to back it up, rewind. They don't want to come forward and say that they did something wrong or that they wronged you or that they don't want to come forward and take accountability. They would prefer to go backwards, and this have never happened before, the disconnect or this separation, whatever this is, guys. They miss you. So clearly there's a separation. We have foundation here. Yeah, I feel like you was really trying to show this person how to build some shit, like how to build a life, lasting changes, things that will last, things that actually mean something. Okay. Things that they are still able to carry with them. Ooh, you do this in all of your relationships. There are exes who still come to you, perhaps for some of you. Don't force anything to fit y'all and tell you how the ways in which they still take some of the advice you gave them, how it changed their life, how it changed the foundation of their being, right? You do this without trying. This is not me tooting your horn, but this is clearly this person stating the obvious, right? In the reading, though, this is not something that they would say to you. They don't want you they don't want you getting big-headed. So you're not willing to settle down if it's not going to be a solid foundation, if it's not going to be a partnership, if it's not going to be equal, and if it's not going to grow, right? We keep getting that terminology about the elevator. So you're always on the trajectory of going up, upward and onward. What's next? More, right? This is not somebody who is interested in that, though. Only because you were the brains behind it. So this is somebody who was actively trying to hold you back. And now they're wishing more than anything that they could just take back their words, release this stubbornness, and hop on that elevator with you. With new birth here, you may have already started elevating without this person. Okay? Or this is something that they would like to know. This is something that they want to know. They thought that they were reading you like a book. With knowledge and psychic reader here, I feel like in the past, this person thought that they read the situation quite well. And it's not that you changed the book or the chapter. I get that they just don't know how to fucking read. That's what I heard. They're not reading the room and they don't know how to read. We have bad health. We also have main 1. Gender doesn't matter. But the number 2. They do view you as their person, right? This person viewed you long term. Regardless of their actions and their behavior, they did view this connection as being long-term. They absolutely thought that the two of you would be in constant communication no matter what. This could be the longest that they haven't spoken to you or that the two of you have been on the outs. Main person, but it's the number 2. So there's a lot about hierarchy or about feeling lesser than you. This is what got them in this bind, in this pickle, trying to humble you. And really, I'm hearing shitting on themselves. You know what I'm saying? With, yeah, very childish. It's like you were only trying to help this person, but the help coming from you automatically made them feel inferior. We have family room and we have pathway. They could not step outside of that comfort level, out of those habits and out of their toxic way of thinking. And now they're trying to play it cool. That's what the song is saying, right? They might be really pulling on your energy. If you are finding that you're thinking about this person a lot, dreaming about them, they want you to feel the yearning that they feel with this bad health card. This person is down bad, but in a mental space, right? Like mentally, they're hiding this. They may also feel helpless. Still not moving though. They want you to do it. And the longer they wait, the further off you get into this new path. And with somebody who can actually handle you. Damn. I heard with somebody who could actually handle you. This is somebody who on a subconscious level never felt like they could handle you. They felt like a child to what you were putting down, to what you were building. Even though you were trying to bring this person along, they have always felt inferior, like lesser than you. Oh, okay. So then whatever this is that led them to do this one last act, okay, that has, I'm hearing, was the catalyst of your one last act of love, which was to move the fuck on, pull back, start moving like they move, and whatever it is, right? Because we're here as a collective, so that's going to be different for all of you. I feel like you were just trying to help, but this person felt like you were trying to sun them. Okay, I don't even use that terminology. I don't know who does. It's a little bit of slang, y'all. Ebonics. That just means make them feel like a child. Make them feel little. Make them feel like, you know, you have to take care of them. That they don't know any better. That they're green. They're naive, you know. You're not my damn mama. You ain't my daddy. That's how I'm hearing that. So I feel like they took it a little too far. I heard you go on too far. Possibly too far to take back. We have I need you and your pure love. That came out in the reverse, y'all. They are really hiding this. They're hiding how much they are yearning for you, yearning for this connection, or yearning to speak to you. This could also be somebody who is now only just now having an epiphany about the level of attachment that they had. Yeah, divine connection. This could be how this person feels about this relationship now, that they're so uncomfortable. The discomfort is very loud, okay? Didn't I say I needed to take like a deep breath? Like they almost cannot breathe here. How can I breathe? Is that a Mario song? This could also be where this person feels you're being led to, right? This is some messy shit that came out in the reverse. I feel like you're avoiding the mess. You're avoiding a disaster with the way that you've been moving. It may have warranted for you to tell this person off, curse them out, shatter their ego, right? Like do all of the things to lead them to this bad health card, but you didn't need to do that. They did it for themselves. That was not required. I need you. It's yearning. They are definitely pulling on your energy. And they could be in some form of a bind is how I'm also hearing that for some of you. Something that's, it's like they were holding on so tightly to this pride, this ego, this persona, this whatever the F, right? They were holding on to it and felt like by compromising with you or giving in to you, that would make them feel lesser than. The gag is not only have they potentially lost you or just lost you in the way that they once had you, because I feel like you're not pouring into this the way that you used to. They're not getting the same version anymore. Oh, nobody ever gets the same version twice is what I just heard of you once they mess it up. It's like they're still where they were trying to avoid with this bad health card. There's something here where they're being sat down. It could just be a mental battle that they're experiencing, right? Battling with these emotions that they thought that they would be able to easily just brush off, just move away from. And it's a severe uncomfortability. This could be somebody who's only just now experiencing like their first heartbreak or first breakup that they actually truly care about. They don't want to care, and they don't want to admit that they care. This is definitely leading back to something that was established in their childhood. It's something that they established about themselves that they have not let go of since they were a child. This is where that immaturity is coming in, okay? We have sex addiction. This person could, like I said, they're pulling on your energy, you guys, okay? They want to talk to you. You might be feeling the urge to be close to this person, have this person touch you, have this person call you. You could be fantasizing about what y'all used to do, that sort of thing. That is not your energy, I'm hearing. That is them. It's always been you. Yet they tried to make you feel like it was never going to be you, right? Like they tried to make you feel small because they themselves felt small just by being in your presence. The way we met was unreal. But how I'm seeing this more so is like, it is unreal how they feel, right? Like these emotions are not something that they are used to. They're not used to caring when things are done, when things are over. It's not even in their past. It's not something that they have experience with. This is why it's so uncomfortable. Taking a lot of deep breaths. They may also be going into isolation. They don't want anybody to know that this is actually affecting them. So meanwhile, they may try to just go about life like things are just normal. They may even try to date. It's going to feel like they're living in an alternate universe. And I feel like that's going to make them want to go into isolation, a recluse. Six of Wands, Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, Pride. I feel like their pride stole their happiness and fast. That's how I'm seeing this, you guys, okay? This is a realization that this person is having. They're still not willing to admit this. They're not willing to admit their faults. It's like a kid. You know how when you tell a kid that they did something wrong and they still pouting and, you know, acting like they don't know what's happening. It's hard for them to say sorry. They feel like their tantrums and their behaviors are warranted. This person may have gotten really comfortable with whatever was going on between the two of you. But I feel like you had it with this individual, okay? Just too immature to build something with. That's the problem. You could have potentially started looking at your future like, can I deal with this shit 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line? You're thinking more long term. So once you started looking at it from that perspective, it may have been a clean cut, I'm hearing, for some of you. Or just a very clear decision. Yeah, with the Chariot here. They want to know why you haven't asked to link up or hook up with them. This is somebody who potentially this is all they had to offer for some of you. Or that could be the one thing that kept people tied to them in the past. And it's not something that you are fiending for, coming after, asking about, none of that. So either you're getting it from somewhere else, okay? Or they didn't really put it down the way that they thought that they did, okay? They've never been refused before. This could be somebody who tries to offer you a night of passion, linking up, hooking up, something to that effect. But I feel like you have your sword out. You're being very much so head over heart with this person. The feelings have left the building. You're not even trying to be helpful anymore. They could have rubbed you really the wrong way. Yeah. Look at the moon card here. So now it's like, who are you? This person is wondering who you are. They are proceeding with caution because of the confusion, but it's just like they feel like you flipped the switch. In terms of who you used to be and who you are now, as well as who you are versus who they're used to dealing with. It's a lot going on in this person's head. They're trying to act like this is not messy. This is some messy shit. It really is. Their fears. 7 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, this person they're acknowledging that the justice would be for you to go and exercise your opportunities and your choices, right? To go ahead and lean into the other choices that they know for a fact you do have. In fact, they might think that you're already doing that, but there is a one last ditch effort to try and come in or try and pull you in. I don't see this person moving just yet. Very stubborn. This is a very stubborn person, even though they're in the wrong. They're scared to come towards you. This is the hesitation, because you do have the power. You have the power to shut this whole shit down, like shift everything within them. At this point, yes, they would still be aching and hurting and longing, right? For the connection that the two of you had, but they would still be able to go and lean into other options of their own. Which they may have people who are interested in them, but they've had no success with that because they have been heavily thinking about you or comparing you heavily to the others. If they were to come full force, they don't know how that would go. And the power that they now see that you have over them, this is an epiphany for this person. And it's a little bit scary for them, because that means that you also have the power to end this cycle for them completely. And they would not be able to go back. Those options would then be gone. They would be changed forever. Their path would completely change, right? The comfortability that they have kind of grown accustomed to would then be done and gone. This is either a download that this person has received, or this is something that they innately know. It's like a deep knowing. So they've been avoiding you, and they've been evading coming towards you just yet. It's like they're trying to come up with the perfect plan and strategy, being strategic, because yeah, they want to get back where you had them, very comfortable, okay, extremely cozy, very homey, warm, like a warm hug, sweet. They want that, they want you to give them advice, but they want you to give it to them in the way that they want you to give it to them in. They want you to close your eyes to things that you see are missed opportunities for them, or ways in which they are lacking. And this is somebody who does not like criticism. They don't like to be called out even when they're wrong, right? So it's like, if Aquarius could just change that, then we would be good, sort of thing. That's what they want. They're trying to figure out a way to do that without getting, I'm hearing stabbed in the crossfire. Your energy is extremely powerful in this person's aura field. This is something that they're acknowledging. They don't want you to know. This is also why they're trying to hide that, how much of an effect you're having over them without even being around much. They're holding this all in. It's like if they say it out loud, then that would mean that it's true. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. You were just trying to grow. Ace of Pentacles. Their biggest fear is that you will go ahead and start this cycle off elsewhere, with the ace being, look, 2 aces. That's like the beginning. That's a new thing. Okay? That you will ride off in the sunset with what you have already built, and have someone who will be willing to build that with you. Something that they should have done long ago, right? They're definitely acknowledging how them not stepping up to the plate could have messed up all of their opportunity to actually be able to get on that elevator with you and go up, because you were willing to meet this person more than half. They feel like somebody is going to come in and swoop you up. This is really messing with them mentally, okay? They know they fumbled this. And it's almost like they're viewing it like the things that they could have done are so simple now. But the time has now passed. It would take so much more to bring this back together because of how they decided to go about things. It could have really hurt you, like hurt your feeling. Change your whole perception of them in a relationship with them, or long-term commitment with them. They do fear that you're going to get that elsewhere, or they could feel in your energy field that someone else is on the field. Let's hop over to the extended and see where this is going, okay? We're going to get into the nitty gritty. I would love to see what this person's intentions are moving forward. I would love to know what they hope for things to become of this connection with the two of you. What are they willing to do to fix this, if anything, and if you care, right? Let's look to see if this person has made any significant changes. Has a transformation already been complete? I would also love to know what lesson you needed to learn here. This is why it all had to happen. And in knowing if you learned that lesson, you'll know how closer you are to this newer cycle. All those aces that were coming out are definitely a signifier of the new, whether it's with this person or someone else. Okay, let's see how they're going to approach this. What are their next steps? What is the offer? And you can see if that's worth it or not for you. And then we'll look at the best possible outcome, whether it's good or bad, whether you decide to stay or go. We'll also look to those of you who are going into this new cycle, aces, and who are going into the new cycle looking for all new. We'll see what's over there, who this person is, how you'll meet them. We'll get all the details about this individual. Okay, why they're single, what they're like, their personality. All of the things will also get the potential for longevity, and we'll get the time frames for both old and new, when you can expect those things to start unraveling within your energy or coming into your energy field. We'll pull advice, and I might throw in an Ask the Universe reading where I give you the floor to ask a few questions of your own, but I have more instructions for that over in the extended. So without further ado, please click that like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.